Good to go here. I knew that was coming, anyone. Streamers ready? I really appreciate that. Shout out to Keanu. There it is. Match in 15.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they do the drop down, especially Aurora. I'm interested to see how they handle the big drop at the start of this map.
Right, because everybody really wants to hit that glass.
No, I'm thinking of the long drop at the end of the woods.
Oh, yeah. That's everybody did hit the water, and of course they are the latter team to get across. Yeah, the big drop. I was gonna say it shouldn't be much of a. I'm pretty sure they're gonna all go in the water, which they did. Everybody's running across. There was some joking around that some of the members hadn't actually looked at the map or they hadn't got to practice on the map. I'm not sure if that was just joking or serious. We have had that sometimes. Hopefully, plasma taken out by Nika. We do have a lot of PvP as expected right up front. It's like David's hiding behind some trees, getting himself the wood they're going to need. I suspect we're going to see the ladder drops. Their ladder in hand. David going down, dropping a few as he goes. Clean, very beautifully done. Sandwich quickly on his heels.
I have a feeling... Yeah, Aurora are going to do it the hard way.
All right.
This is going to get interesting because they're not actually doing the ladder drop as far as I can tell.
We do have ladders. We do have ladders. We have some blocks put down, and then Sputnik just came and flew down the side with ladders. Very nice.
So he did.
Very nice. Now, one of the funny things, I already saw some of the new folks in the new folks is in Aurora making some chat comments once the game had actually started. You really, really don't have time for your fingers to do that. You need to be concentrating on what you're doing. A lot of times we'll see snipers that are kind of sitting there bored, call out something or harass. But yeah, focus, people. Looks like Nick is on top of the pyramid, taking aim.
Sandwich is pretty far forward. He's gone past the mag station, hasn't pressed the button. I'm guessing he may be going ahead to rush a wool.
Yeah, he went right past. Looks like he's digging in right along the bedrock.
Yeah,
stepping up.
He may be preparing that tunnel along the back.
David the Elite already has some potion effects on him, and is following behind. Manta Ray kind of looked into the tunnel, saw some mobs, said nope, and then got taken out by Nika going out the side. Oh, David the Elite creepered. Absolutely creepered. You can see the potions he had left. Not far in, but yeah, shortly past the mag station. I don't think either one of them pushed the button. Nope. Mag has not been touched. Sputnik is all the way at the top. Got to drop down. Might have a bit of a lag moment. Where are you, Sandwich? Oh, look at you. Completely over the first wall. Digging straight through. Yeah, I thought that. I thought we might be typing. Don't stop to type. Get back in the action. I thought, we're going to have a lag moment here? No. Looks like Sandwich is digging.
Yeah, he's just dropping out here by this chest, so he's going to be...
Yeah.
I expect he's going to head to third. That's my guess.
That's definitely my thought. So it looks like he's digging, trying to, he's gathering some resources as he goes. Right up here, he's going right over the first, or I'm sorry, the second dungeon. Of course, Pyramid being the first.
Seeing a lot of environmental deaths for Aurora at the moment. A lot of falling out of the world.
Yeah. All right, David is back in it, kind of trying to get back to recovering his stuff. Oh no, Henry had a crash. He's on his Mac. Creeper. All right, David taking care of it. He has recovered his stuff. Getting dressed quickly. He's going to keep going.
I'm going to
Henry
jump
lighting
into
up.
Mumble with the teams for a minute and just have a listen and come back and let you know how they are.
Sure, I'm really curious how everybody's going.
I'll be right back.
All right, looks like Henry is lighting up and going under. You will see a lot of tunneling on this map. You want to get protected from this. From Nika shooting you out of the world, killing you, etc. Alright, Sputnik up here getting some items. That, of course, is a bit of a sniper nest. You know, get some bows, get some arrows. Not a bad arc towards Nika. Oh, but not looking where he's going. Whoops. Right over the world. Alright, curtain call. Are you... Oh, okay. Sandwich is not actually going all the way to third. He is running the second wool right now. He's just getting the supplies that he needed, and he has come back. He is running second wool. Take a look at him when he peeks through here. You can hear him going. Not seeing any action. Well, you know, we usually... The last game we had... Sunday we had a creeper up here. Today it's a zombie. There he is. I knew it, of course, using the beautiful torch trick to break through the gravel quickly. So we definitely have blocks being collected. And that is Sandwich. Manta Ray working his way back to the top here.
Abusement Park sound very relaxed in Mumble. They're just having a nice time. They sound happy and chilled. Aurora,
nice.
Aurora got really nervous when I entered the channel and just kind of stopped talking.
Oh, no. Well, it looks like David is the one who's moved all the way to third. Sandwich is running second. David literally just dropped down. Not even a ladder on this first section. And he's just, like, hauling tail all the way. I mean, he's just running and jumping. He's got 1, 2 redstone markers lit. Killing the mobs. He's just dropping, catching the ledge, going. Nika was shot by Sputnik. Nice.
Is that the first kill that Aurora have got?
I think they may. Okay, now Nika did get dropped. I'm sorry, not Nika. David did get dropped down here. He's got the third one marked, and he's in. David is in third wall.
Sputnik's taking the opportunity now to move forward, I guess.
Okay, Hydro Henry is over here at the mag. I'm not sure if he's looking at setting up... yeah, there's that red wall. If he's looking at setting up just a bed at a station here in the protection, it does not look like they're interested in the mag at all. Ouch. Not to write off the world. Sputnik is digging.
He's going for this potions chest down here.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going for a chest in full view of the opponents. That's exactly what he's trying to get into. Look at that cheesy grin on Sputnik. Love that face. All right. Oh, did he think that was a different spot that he was going to?
Maybe he thought that was a wool.
Well, it could be. Sandwich is working his way through the curtain of lava again very nicely. Using blocks just to block off their source. Keep going through. So Abusement Park already has third wall. Is looking at second wall. Are we going to push the button? Manta Ray has activated the mag station. Plasma checking out what he's got. Man just moving on. He pushed the button and he's moving on. I would have been very surprised if there would have been anything but a really relaxed, chill situation in Abusement Park, because these are all experienced guys. Nika got bows and mountain. Nice. I'm assuming Henry is not able to get in Mumble right now because of having to switch computers. So we're going to see a little bit of communication that way.
Thanks for telling everyone.
Thanks for telling everyone. I was just thinking that. We've seen that before when somebody has an issue and they have to just quickly get onto another computer system, or they just want to get right back into the game, and it's like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Screw the Mumble, and we'll have some communication. Yeah, no communication, man. That's a whole lot different than than just sort of smack talking for smack talking's sake, which we will see a lot of that too. Looks like Manta Ray's positioning himself completely naked, but he's got bows to try to shoot. Who is this over here? David. Oh, he got. Yep, he got Sandwich, and David and Nika are both back here. Oh, he got Nika. So we are definitely getting some return PvP, and it looks like you're not running first, but you have come through here. We've got a bit of a tunnel all the way through. There's that red wool placed. I knew it. It's just our safety spot. Red wool is placed right outside the pyramid, and we are now running the pyramid in leather, I would like to point out.
Sputnik getting a few kills now. I guess he's kind of camping them as they're trying to get back in. He's just waiting at the bottom of the big wall and camping them as they do the ladder drop down.
Ooh, ooh. I was that just a creeper? I was... Yeah, that's creeperage. Okay. Sandwich popped into the void lane. What? I saw he got some deaths. What happened with him at second? Do you have any idea?
No, I didn't see where he was when he died, and I couldn't TP to his location.
Okay. AR.
But right now, Sputnik is preventing Sandwich from getting back into the map at all.
All right.
Every time he tries to ladder drop, there he goes again. Dominating.
Getting killed, not even able to drop down. Well, it is an interesting, point. If you can keep them out of the map, that's very effective. At the same time, there you go. He's through.
Nika made it down.
Immediately starts putting up a little bit of a barrier.
And they are going to be in a position to set a spawn now, of course, if he can get to somewhere where there's a bed.
Night. Which Nika has in his hand and has placed at the bottom of the drop. Sandwich has already slept there too. Just that small brief wall, give him a little bit of protection. If somebody needs to hole up, they can. It looks like Aurora has... Is it 2 members or just 1 member of their team on this before the pyramid? It looks like just 1. 1 focusing before the pyramid, trying to keep people down. Meanwhile, First Wool is getting about half, a little over halfway through, and a bed is placed in First Wall. So
Mana
David
Ray
is also placed. Yeah, not a good idea.
Mana Ray and Plasma trying to get through this mountain area now, but it's really quite nasty with the mobs. They haven't lit this up at all at this stage.
I want to try to do a quick view inventory, and I was trying to do the AR command for it, and I messed it up. Sandwich is trying to get back into his second. Mana Ray's working his way down. Alright. Hydro Henry is at second. I think he's just looking to do some protection. Yeah, he's pulled out his bow. Completely naked.
Nika has moved his spawn point forward to the very end of the pyramid now.
Thank you, anyone. VI player name. I was trying to do AR player name, VI. I got it all mixed up. Okay. Really, we're looking at Sandwich just has meat, arrows, and a bow. Sitting there with 6 hearts. David has the yellow wool. He was well on his way to the first. So that's no surprise there. Really, just finishing off second is all they have to do to bring it home. I almost typed Sandwich. Wow. Where are you at? B-Splat, man.
Yeah.
He is, like I said, he's just got some arrows and bows. He's working his way across the top where he'd already made his tunnel section before.
Nika is at the start of second now. It may be that he is going to run it. The thing is, Aurora are just... They're too busy with their own stuff right now. Plasma surrounded by skeletons with no armor. Oh, no, he does have armor. Excuse me. And so they don't have any time to pay any attention to what the other team are doing.
Right. Well, Sandwich is right back here. He's... Oh, ho, ho. Nika has got lovely diamond armor, at least for the chest and the boots, and then the leather. Sandwich is here looking over the inventory stuff, too. They may just tag team, go through here. Nope, Nika is staying behind to shoot and protect. All right, Plasma has got arrows coming at him from Nika. Kind of got in a corner, took out the spider that was on his head. Nika is just waiting. Sputnik at the top of first, trying to give some attack. Mana Ray's all the way at the top of the pyramid, too.
Plasma moving back out of the mountain again, and yet again, they still haven't actually lit up here.
Dumping some stuff over the edge. Aha! This is an area that you actually could do this. Nick has placed a few blocks down on the edge. Kind of do expand their area here for exchanging things, a little bit of protection. This is wide enough. You can. It takes a lot of blocks to block off that whole wall there. Most people don't bother. Plasma isn't full iron. Sputnik and Mana are still naked. I really haven't seen even leather on anybody else. And they are going head to head with, is that Nika? No, that's David in full iron.
I wonder if Aurora realise that now they have to stop the other team getting this second wool.
Well, yeah. Right now, I mean, they can clearly see that first is had. It's all lit up. It's lit up like Christmas in there. You know, it's clearly gotten...
yeah, but unless any of the safeties of the red are visible, they probably won't realise that third is in hand as well.
I don't know that they've even gotten far enough down the lane to see third. Okay, Sandwich is going ahead and putting in some light on. He had been running fairly dark, but he's putting some lights down now as he goes. I don't think they've actually been all the way to the top of third at all. They're lighting up down the lane now, but it looked really pretty barren.
Sandwich has 3 lava walls left to go through.
And he's just about got it. Yeah, he's working just steadily through. Yeah, they got him. He got killed. He made his way back. Just keep going. Really, I'm not sure if there's a lot of a plan. I'm not really seeing much of a plan from Aurora. Although, to be fair, having 3 men is really hard, you know, to change it depending on who's missing, what their plan was. David is working his way out, kind of fighting the mobs that are spawning. Oh, he's off the world. Oh, he is off the world.
Oh, Plasma just got whacked out of the world by a zombie. He looked like he was setting up to camp at third. Not necessarily realising that it's already been had.
Well, David got knocked off the world. It looked like all he literally had was a bed in his hand. So, yeah, you can see where his bed is missing that he had placed down. Not the end of the world. There is yellow placed further on at the front. So that's not an issue. Henry is setting his spawn back at the little brick house.
So, yeah, it does look like Aurora are trying to focus their attention on third.
On third, yeah.
Which they will probably be free to get, because Abusement Park aren't going to be paying any attention to this now.
Well, but nobody's actually running third. They're just kind of at the top, prowling, kind of trying to defend. And the problem is, third's already been gotten. And again, Sputnik having no armor.
Henry is here now.
All right, they're sandwiched with the wool. Is he coming back just to kind of put some pressure on them? Is this Nika running back? Yeah, Nika's like, nope, you're not gonna get through there. So he is, you know, he's giving them something to shoot at, really, and try to take them out. But there's not a clear threat on third. Nobody's actually running it. Plasma taking out the trash, man. Hey, back off. This is so dark, though. You're just going to have another spawn popping up here. Or mobs, you know, just coming out the tunnel at first. Second time I've seen somebody look at that tunnel for the first and just back out. Like, no, that's a dark, scary place.
Sandwich pillaring up with the orange wool. We are seeing it in chat that he is placing it.
Yep.
He will be out with this wool in moments, and then it'll be the victory run.
Henry is all the way at third now. Looks like Nick has backed off. He's in full iron. There is a red up here. Again, looks like they have taken out... Yeah, Manta Ray was shot by Nika, and now Henry's back here. Really, Abusement Park seems to just be making sure... You know, they're still defending. Even though they really don't have to, they are still defending, making sure that there's a good fight.
There goes Sandwich picking up the red now.
Breaking up the red, I see that. And there is yellow right inside the first wool here.
He's just coming past the mag station and heading back.
So he will be able to pick up it. Looks like Sandwich might be the one who's going to go ahead and do the victory run. Curious if there's anybody else back here setting up. No, nothing has been set up to get out of here. It's all the same as they drop down. Sputnik taken out by Nika. Yep. Sandwich is broken and gotten the yellow wool that they had. David is back here at that brick house. Ooh, Hydro getting attacked from... Ouch. Spiders from above, but taking him out. Thought he might get knocked out for a second.
Leaving one of the orange wools in the furnace. He only has one of each of the other two colours, but I think he's just thinking, let's put a safety somewhere.
So Sputnik has just come down, is getting shot by Sandwich, and, you know, I'm willing to bet he has absolutely no idea that Sandwich is sitting here with all the walls.
Yeah. And Sandwich just wants to take the time to make sure no one is going to shoot him off the world while he goes up.
Right.
He's presumably just going to pillar or maybe do the pass around. We'll see.
Really curious. I mean, ideally, somebody could have made a bunch of, not ideally, but at the same time, somebody could have made a bunch of ladders for all we know. He just has to pick up and go. He is definitely just watching, taking a look.
He doesn't really have enough blocks on him to pillar up, so he may be just waiting, I guess, for someone to come and back him up here.
Yeah, let's take a look. Definitely not.
He's just going to gather sand.
Now, I'm curious if they're going to try to do, you know, the cannon, or if he's just going to gather the sand and just pillar and just go. All of the others are definitely keeping them down. Nobody's stayed back from Aurora at all. They've all pushed forward to their own things.
I think this is something we often see with newer teams, that they tend to focus, when it comes to match time especially, on their own situation without thinking about hindering the other team, which is
right.
You know, the other half of the equation when it comes to Race for Wool.
Oh, well, they did do a really nice job on you know, giving some PvP right back.
They did. That is true.
Henry just came back and chucked a Ender Pearl. Sandwich is looking. He's looking all around. Mana Ray entering the void lane. I'm pretty sure that's going to be from David. Okay. So we've got the Pearl in hand. All eyes on you, Sandwich. I really hate to look away and then miss the... There we go. He's going to pillar as much as he can, and he's got the... Interesting choice where he's pillaring. He's not even concerned at all. It's really close to the other lane. Switching out. Oh, he's just pillaring high enough to get the Pearl toss.
Mana Ray was there on the other side. Could have seen him if he looked.
Yep. He's done it.
Run straight past.
Pillared up with the sand, went out a little bit, and chucked it, landed right on the trees. Not a problem. Has wool in hand.
And that's the game.
There it is. 1, 2. Oh, come now. 3.
That yellow is out of range. There we go.
It's like, I know I can do it funky. I know I can do it funky. There you go. So the orange, the yellow, the red, all placed. That was interesting.
That was interesting. It was interesting.
That placement, yeah. It was. It was. They did stop and they did PvP. They didn't really get themselves equipped. Just a lot of those new team kind of mistakes that we'll often see, not having a real set game plan, not getting yourself equipped with defensive armor. I get
a strong sense that this was their first taste of Race for Wool, maybe at all, certainly in a competitive sense.
Yeah, I would definitely say competitive. I would not feel at all incorrect in saying that. But at the same time, they definitely are familiar with what they were supposed to do. They were shooting back and forth. They were having a good time. It's interesting that they got really quiet when you came in. I was hoping that we would actually get a little taste of what they were, actually talking or thinking, or what their mode was.
Let's have a little chat to them now. We've got Sputnik and Sandwich in Mumble, who just need unmuting. There they go.
Hello.
Welcome. Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Congratulations. I was going to say Elite Four.
I know.
Abusement Park.
I know.
We are the
How-
Elite Four.
How did you
We
enjoy
are-
that? How did you enjoy the game, both of you?
It's pretty nice.
My
You
butt
guys
hurts.
felt pretty relaxed.
Pretty
You looked
leisurely
pretty
stroll
relaxed.
through the map. The lighthearted romp.
Okay, so that says the winning team. What about from your point of view, Sputnik?
My butt hurts.
Well,
Okay.
that's one way of putting it.
Three team members does not a team make.
I imagine it was really hard going in with the 3 versus 4. I mean, automatically it's a difficult thing going against an experienced team, but then you were one man down from the beginning. Do you feel like that was like the key thing that was falling apart, or did you guys really have a big plan when you came in?
Well, not gonna lie, we only practiced the other map.
Oh, that's
The-
not
oh-
good.
Solid
Blazing
strat.
Sun.
Solid strat.
So you practiced Blazing Sun and you ended up on oh my goodness, I just blanked. Uncivil Engineering.
That other
Yeah.
one we like.
Yeah, the other one that's the only one of 2 maps here. So you guys never actually got to practice on this one at all.
Yeah, and then our 2 best players on the other map didn't show up.
We pretty much only practiced the other one too, but that's because we already knew this one pretty well.
But you guys are very familiar.
Yeah, that's what I was
with
gonna
this
say.
map.
You're just very familiar with this, so practice the one that's the harder choice for you guys. All right.
I think it
So-
can be really hard to go up against a very experienced team in the first round as well. I think that's, you have to be congratulated for putting in at least a spirited fight. Does that sound really condescending? I don't know.
No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. I have to say because we've seen teams who come in and it's like they have a sense. You have a sense from them that they've lost already, and they just they don't even try. You guys were shooting. You guys were you made great efforts to get your team here, and you guys were shooting at them. There were a lot of deaths swinging the other way. You guys definitely made a difference on.
There was definitely a
that.
moment there when I felt that you were going to get sandwich camped at spawn because that
Yeah.
ladder drop. I think like 3 or 4 times you held him off at the ladder drop as he was dropping down.
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
don't-
annoying. I was like,
But-
man, is he really just camping me here?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, that's
could
exactly.
this actually change everything? But then you guys managed to get the bed down, and it was just nightfall at that moment, so that kind of put an end to the camp.
Yeah, that was perfect though when you guys got down there and were able to just instantly, Nika threw up a little bit of a wall there and then was able to go in. You guys were able to get in that bed. Perfect timing on that. But yeah, that was a little bit of a clutch moment, especially because we didn't see what killed you to begin with. Was it a PvP hit or did you get?
Oh, he
what
shot
killed you
me.
at a second? So you were shot at a second to begin with and then held back. That would have been an excellent place to hold back because you guys were all holding on second. First and third were pretty much, untouched. No competition at all there.
I was actually kind of sad that they weren't like up with us because I wanted to do like a strat for second. We were gonna use glass panes to get past the first horrible PvP area.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your uber elite strat
Yep.
didn't get to plan out.
Sad. But now you've told everyone, maybe we'll see it in
Yeah, I
one
was
of the
gonna
other
say
games.
Do
maybe
it.
we'll find it.
Do it.
Do it. Talk to B-Splat, otherwise known as Psychotic Sandwich, and you will find out. I'm curious, for Abusement Park, we are pretty much, like you said, you are Elite Four in spirit. Why the name change rather than sticking with Elite Four? Just for funsies?
It was really just kind of a spur of the moment thing. Like Nika was like, "Hey, come do Race for Wool," and I was like, "Okay." And then we just kind of had Nika form a team for us, and we just kind of came. It was pretty just,
Let's do this
pretty
again.
Casual. Pretty casual.
Let's do it again. All
Are
right.
are you looking forward to facing Rush in the next round?
Yep. I have no idea what the maps are, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Well, now that you know what's coming up, you can check them out. There, just so you guys know, there are new maps. There's some great ones that you guys have obviously seen before, like this one in Blazing Sun. But there are some brand new maps out there too. So, just like we're telling you guys from this one, practice.
You may need to take the time because Rush. are
You
a good
may
team.
need to take the time to look. Yeah.
It's going to be, that's going to be quite
You're both
an
good
interesting
teams.
game.
It's going to be a great game no matter what map you guys are on.
I mean, any team can be a good team if they practice.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, exactly. And that's why we are always saying none of the organizers really put anything. We know that there's experience, but a brand new team, none of us have any expectation that you are going to just by default get owned, because we've seen brand new teams that just come out and are like, oh,
PME,
wow.
Or was PME a new team? When they were
PME
doing
was
really well?
they were new from open house when they started, and beautiful. A Whiskey Brigade, nobody knew who the heck they were, and swept RMCT 2. So yeah, really beautiful to see that. So anybody can, but like you said, it comes out of the practice, and how you guys come together. I did see some of your team comment in the chat that everybody puts forth their optimal times and stuff, and sometimes it's hard to get a match between everybody. You guys were expecting a weekend, so I take it the weekday was a little bit harder. Has that contributed to some of the issues?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Sputnik. That's what one of your teammates was saying earlier.
Oh yeah, most of our good players can only play weekends, and 2 of them didn't show up today because of that.
Well, we do definitely do our best to kind of schedule things. You guys got to weigh all that in as you go. I'm really sad that we didn't end up getting your full team at your full potential. You ended up having to play a 3-man match. At the same time, I'm really thankful for you guys for coming and having a good spirit and putting in the effort to still have the match as scheduled. I'm really curious. Martin said he popped into your channel and you guys got all quiet.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking to us. We got scared.
I didn't want to interfere, so I just came in and listened.
We said
Yeah,
hi, you
usually
didn't say
we
anything
just
back.
listen.
Did
Well,
you?
why
I didn't
would
hear
he?
you say hi. Well, I wouldn't say. I never do. I never.
Yeah, I was
speak
gonna
if don't
say,
mumble.
Well, we're not. Yeah, we usually don't speak because we don't want to accidentally give something away or distract you. We just want to lurk and listen.
But it creeped
Disgusting.
you guys out, and I quite enjoyed the fact that it creeped you out. That was fun.
What point did you guys come to our channel? What were we saying?
It was about the same time as when you were about to run second, I think.
Uh,
And you weren't saying a lot. You just sounded very calm, and you
Very
sounded like you
chill.
were enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It's been a while. It's nice to get back in the race for the wall action, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Glad to see you back, darling. Been a long time.